Time for some teen things with both Sophia and George's first prom. Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 29 of my Rakes to Small Business Challenge. And if you're returning, welcome back. And then hopefully on Sunday we can do another class to make some progress on that mentor aspiration. So we're here, and I have George introducing himself to some Sims. Let's actually switch her over onto the popularity aspiration, which is what I have George on. She also needs to introduce herself. Let's see if there's anybody here we don't know that we can introduce ourselves to. So far, I'm not seeing. We may not know. No, we don't know. Here, we're going to do friendly introduction. We know Ash. We don't know Rohan. We should know Freya. And we know Luna. So, and we should know Gemma, and we obviously know the principal. Did we ever introduce ourselves to our teacher, who is currently the chaperone? Nope. Do we know? Nope, we don't know him either. So we'll do a respectful introduction, and we don't know Yuki. So we'll come here and do a friendly introduction. And see, though we do need to vote for prom royalty, so I'm going to have George do that, which is one added advantage of having a second teen in the house, is that we can choose, you know, more likely to have some luck with one of our Sims becoming prom royalty. I have found I only have one Sim and you have to vote for someone else. That other person's going to get it. Yeah. So we'll do that, and why don't you, and also we have two Sims who can do the things, so we're going to just dance over there. Oh, so we're, you know what, we're not going to dance. You're going to vote for prom jester. You'll vote George. We're not going to act on that attraction. Like I said, if we do, it'll be when they're both young adults. Okay, we need you to stop chatting and go vote. George, you can grab a drink, grab some fruit punch. You're coming and still doing these introductions that you haven't done yet. Some of them. You got one. You got 1 of 10 Sims that you've done your introductions. That's not very good. Okay, why don't you gossip with someone? Why don't we do it where you are? We got 2 for you. We're going to go in here. Friendly. Gossip and gossip. We got that grab a drink. We're going to try and show off our outfit, which is, I'm pretty sure, under small talk. Down near the bottom. There it is. And George, now that you've done that, why don't you come here and dance? Forget about introducing yourself. I'm done. It didn't count anyways. And now we need to talk to someone. We can tell an outrageous story. You're tense, so we don't have... Did we never get incredibly friendly? I kind of feel like we didn't. I'm not noticing it there. It'd be easier if it was alphabetical. But we'll go look here and see if it's here. Nope, we didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we weren't. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to open up Social Bunny. Do a new post about prom and new outfit. And I'm going to add the Sims we just met to our contact list so we can quickly, well, in that case, we actually became friends, but we definitely didn't become friends with Yuki. Is there anyone else here? I thought maybe that was the one who was stressed. Oh, no, or Rohan. So we're going to add him too. Okay. If I see anyone else, I'll work on that. The reason I want to become friends with both of them is they're both loners, so it'd be better for them if they were friends with us and they get less stressed talking with us. But they still might be stressed because there's others around. who they're not friends with and they're loners. But anyways, this dancing is just not counting, is it? Dance. Are you hungry? Are either of you hungry enough to eat? You're probably the one who should dance because you need some fun. Okay, why don't you let me see. When do we show off our outfit? Friendly, small talk. Oh, it was there. Small talk. Except for now we have the thingy going. Maybe it wasn't. Show off outfit. We got a silver. Not that it matters. I don't actually like the radio thing that you get because it only plays the prom music. So I tend to sell it anyways. Okay, well, we got that. Why don't we try and dance some more? You want to share some ideas? Oh, we got a gold. Want to play video games? I think I never actually did go over... I'm not sure if I went over his traits. He's a genius and a geek. He's also in a rebellious stage right now. Oh, he did get Gesture. Did she get... Oh, and she got the crown, but I didn't even notice them going up. I don't know if they went up and I missed it, or they just... Like, it seemed like he just turned in on this level. That's alright. Why don't we try and get a selfie? Why don't we try and take a selfie together in here? Take a friendly photo with... There. Take a friendly photo and see if we... Oh, you're not friends with her yet. And she's all tense because there's too many people here that she doesn't know. Probably. That's my guess. So we got our gold. I don't know if I'm going to bother going to the after party, assuming we get an invite. Oh, he's embarrassed. From an awkward encounter. Royalty for the night. They have this creative brilliance from achieving gold at a hobby class. And that's... They all have that, actually. Even Theodore has that because he was, since they all registered, they all checked in and they all did the class. I'm guessing because they all have the moodlet. Did we get a picture? Let me look. I'm not sure if we did, though I don't remember it was George. Okay, we did. We got normal. What's this one? I don't remember taking a second one. That's a bit odd. I don't remember taking that picture with, I don't remember that at all. That's funny. Kind of odd, actually. So we have two. And we got a gold medal. Now I'm saving, because there is a thing with the photos sometimes randomly turning black, but it can help if you save before, because we're going to be traveling, and I'm not sure if the traveling might make it go black, so I saved just in case. We'll see if they get go black. She had some and I sold them because they were ones I had her take because she needed to do her, upload a bio photo. And they still worked for doing that. They just had no picture. They were black. So, though I think I've never used it, but I think you can sometimes salvage some of the pictures with Sims 4 Studio. But I don't know how it works because I've never done it. I've just heard that. So we're going to say yes. I'm not going to show that, but unless something, is going on with that. But otherwise, I'll be back probably when we're heading over to another pottery class. But I'll be back. It's the next morning and it's very early and Audrey still has to do a work task of gifting a flower arrangement. So I had her make two, one to put with the bees and one to gift. So we're going to go here and I'm going to, it's under the friendly category. That's what I thought, but I thought we should double check. Give a gift, give a flower arrangement gift. And I scented it with Bluebell, so it won't spoil. Of course, the one with the bees is scented with so we got paid crocus. If you scent it with crocus, then it makes it bee friendly and stops them from sting, well, reduces the chances that they'll sting you. That's what it is. So she does not have the required flower arranging skill. Why don't you go make another one and see? I think she works at 8, so it's not likely that it's pretty much impossible that she's gonna get it. But we'll do it anyways, because if she works at 8, usually the call comes like an hour before the work time, so like she's getting there barely before 7. That's all right. And once she gets the call, then it'll probably be early. Yeah, see, it says work in 2 hours. Well, that's because it doesn't do. Yeah, I was right. There's the call. She's happy. She got paid again. She needs to make a flower arrangement with a scent. So we'll scent this flower arrangement that she's already working with. So that worked fine. And then maybe it'll get her to her level 6 of her skill. And when she finishes, at this point, we may as well have her finish at least her flower arrangement and scenting it. And then we'll head over to do a class. And she got to level 6. Yay, she's still doing it. I don't know if she would have gotten a promotion. Doesn't really matter that much. Let's keep going. So we do need to open business, but I kind of want to get through like those 4 classes before we open the business. I was actually half thinking of making Monday a holiday so we could go during the day to the class. Oh, and he's biking in the house, as you do. I guess it's a big space. Okay, you, George, why don't we have you try and get a mentor? Oh, you got a mentor. I don't even remember who's your mentor. Maybe it's Sofia who needs a mentor. I thought they both needed a mentor. But anyways, I guess I did it and I just don't remember. And the chicken's all the way over here. Okay, why don't you come here and ask to be Rhett's mentee. Maybe I do remember doing it vaguely. And yeah, you could probably glaze this, because I was thinking of not having her glaze it, but she's like just shy of level 10. Like she's so close that there's no point worrying about her, not maxing the skill. She's at 99%, so we will have her glaze it. And I don't want you to get a skill. So we're going to actually take these for now and put it on there. Lou, what are you calling? Sure, you can go ask her out. We're going to put that on there. Maybe you won't use it if I put it on there, because I don't want you to gain a skill just randomly. Okay, so we should have got that? Yeah? Yes, good. Okay. So we're going to look in on Audrey. Yeah, she's dancing. We're going to come here and scent it. And we'll make it so that it doesn't spoil by using, assuming we have more bluebells. Make it so they don't spoil. And I'm going to switch her back over to, she had painted on her own. That's why I had her on the painting aspiration. She started a couple. I don't think she finished any of them. So we want master mentor. Let me make sure they're all on that. Even there, we got that. And I think I put you on there and then you're on there. So we're going to head over to do a class. And we can see if we can get 2 done today. The only reason I didn't end up booking holidays because they have after school activity at 3:30, and so I didn't want to be late. You know what? You're not going to glaze it because we're going to head over. So you should got paid for your work, even though I didn't see it. And you don't work till Wednesday anyway. So we're going to head over back to the pottery place. I'm not going to show you where it is this time because you saw it last time and how you do it. And I'll be back when they are attending the class, once we've registered and got the class started. Well, we're here, so we're going to register, but I didn't, what's this say here? 0% modifier. Okay, we're going to buy entry into Terrapotta together. But when I was traveling, it was showing that Yolanda wasn't actually here. Except for she is. So it doesn't matter that it was showing that she wasn't there. I don't want her to start the class. George, you're probably the lowest of the programming skill. It's programming pottery skill, I'm guessing. You're 4. So you're going to ask to start a class, Yolanda. And this time we're going to focus on him doing all of the things. And we're going to scrap that. Okay. All right. So you have that started. Oh, it's also new skill day. Oh, it's downside because it means they'll build the skill quicker. We're going to listen to the lottery. But that also means they have to find a skill that's lower than 5 for her to work on. Why don't you do a joke? Or serenade. That's, singing. You don't have any singing skill. And what about you, Theodore? What skill do you have? Charisma, that's lower. None of your fundamentals. They're all 5 or higher. Pottery is one you could do. Logic, we can't really work on here. You could go fishing. Where's the fishing? Oh, here's fishing. Why don't you go fishing? Go down there. Doesn't really matter. You don't really need to learn the pottery skill. And did I say George was already 5 on pot? No, so this will count for him. Good, so we don't have to worry about him. Sophia, comedy, fishing, fitness. Well, you can't. We'll have to work on you later. Really? Could you do singing? Nope. You've already got singing over. Violin is over. Programming is too high. Handiness. So you can work on something when we get home, like I said. So why don't you scrap that? And scrap that. And scrap that. So we can do some crafting. And then we'll have you not sit beside your parents while they're serenading each other. Or being serenaded. And you can come over here. And you're all flirty. Oh, romance. What's your romance skill at? Oh, 4. Why don't you do some romance? Offer rose. Oh, she started over here. Romance, affection, express fondness. Because you can get your, and you probably need to do your share of your romantic things anyways. I don't know if compliment. No, express fondness was something I did. Can you get to level? Okay, so you got yours done. Okay, good. So now you're going to actually just craft a new ceramic. You can do, we'll do a tea set so we have it. You are going to work when you get home, so we're going to craft new ceramic. Intricate vase, and then we're going to focus on, and how about you? Did you get yours for singing? Nope. How about, where's your romance? Oh, you could do some romance. You could do romance. I don't know, you're not as close though. Kiss cheek. This will get your romance up. Check out. And flirt. And I don't want to embrace. I don't want to. Kiss cheek is even bad enough. We're in public. Sweet talk. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now and go back to George. George. Okay, you've listened. So, is this yours? Why don't you... Well, no, don't scrap that. That was... Okay. You're gonna craft a new ceramic. You can craft a... I don't want to do something that... We'll try an oil burner. Okay, stop listening. Sorry, I forgot. And she got to level 10. So you're gonna craft. And you got to level 6. That should have got your... Yeah, you got your new skill day done. And can you ask for mentoring? Ask for your mentoring so that we can receive mentoring for 30 minutes. I know when we did it, it seemed to need to be the teacher, but I am pretty sure that when I was trying this out, I didn't have the... I had like one of my other Sims do the mentoring and it counted. But that's alright. And... we just need a bronze, but we don't even have that right now. And of course, I want a gold. don't need it, but I want it. So we're just gonna go fast while we're getting, hopefully maybe going fast is what does, it seems to be going up and not going down. Okay, it seems to be better. I found the make a new friend didn't seem to count for this. The next part of the aspiration is you have to make a new friend at a class. And it counted for that, but it didn't count for the class. So you're still crafting your object. So we're not going to ask about being old, but we're going to go under friendly hobbies, discuss pottery techniques once you're finished. So I think the only one that needs, well, for sure, Sophia needs to do her new skill day, and I'm not sure about Audrey. She started that on her own. We're going to break that. And why is that normal? Okay, so we're going to resume that one. And you're going to come here and repair that ceramic. Can you make this better? This is not very good. It's only normal. And we got a last exception. Oh, that happened last time. Maybe it's because it's not on our home lot? Because I haven't noticed that before. Okay, let's try that again. I find when I scroll in here, it tends to get me to scroll out in the game, which is something I've noticed somewhat recently. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying. Alright. You're still working on that ceramic. I don't really need the... Okay, I don't really need the mentoring, but we'll take it. Okay, so you got it. And... Okay, can we discuss that? And how about here? Can we discuss with you? Friendly... Hobbies, discuss pottery techniques. We got one done. We're at a silver. And can you glaze this? Good. I purposely didn't do... Oh, we can ask... So we got our gold. Okay. So we don't need to worry about it. We can compliment a house for nice. To be nice. Not for nice. To be nice. And ask about hobbies and skills. Yes, we can ask about hobbies and skills. I don't know if I want to glaze it, to be honest. Because we have our gold, and I really don't actually want our skill to go up anymore, because we are probably going to come back later. Is there anyone here we can see if we can make a new friend? You don't know her, and you don't know Gert. Why don't you do a friendly introduction over to Gert? Select interactions from the friendly category and other sim to improve your relationship level with them. Yeah, see, I made friends. Like I said, it counted for the next part where you need to make a friend at a class, and it didn't work. Okay, so you can glaze this. You can glaze it. Oh, wrong sim. You can glaze this. I should make sure they're... Okay, we're going to talk it through. Yeah, you can go jog. You can do minimalist. We have to go home anyways, rally the troops, get their needs up. Once this class is over, that we're just kind of waiting for it to end. And we're trying to see if we make a new friend, if it counts. Did you make a friend? You didn't make a friend. You made a friend with him. Ask about career. Why would we insult his house? And it did not count. So there you go. It didn't count. Friendly introduction. Friendly introduction. He's tense. Cheerful. Oh, okay. Cheerful, family-oriented perfectionist. And there's the things we can buy. So these let you put, like, double. I don't know if that works with the things that you craft. But nothing's counting for the new friends. At all. Okay, so did you... Okay, why don't you come and... I was gonna say glaze that. How much time is left for this class? 34 minutes. Okay, why don't you glaze that with unbreakable coating? And we are... There was something negative there, and you're uncomfortable. Okay. Why don't you come here and use that? Sorry, kiddo. Really should have rallied the troops before it came. And we're gonna see We're gonna wait for this to end and see if it counted for any or all of them. Hopefully it counted for all 4 of them. Okay, we got a gold medal. Counted for a second one for him. And for Rat. And for Audrey. Yay, it counted for all of them. But we're gonna leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!